Hello everybody and welcome back to another Minecraft survival story on the Mindful SMP multiplayer server. And in today's episode we're going to make a start on the hospital. That is correct, we're going to make a start on the hospital. So today's episode, what we're going to do is we're going to start filling all this in. We've got our dirt blocks ready. We're going to fill this in to flatten it all out so it's the same level. This bit's going to be slightly higher. I'm deciding whether or not what I'm going to do with the got string everywhere with the entranceway as such, but we'll have a good look and see what we can do with that. I don't think there's any more string now. I think all the string's gone. So what we're going to do now is I'm just going to quickly go and fill this in, and I'll bring you guys back in a second. We don't want to see the old boring work of me filling stuff in, so let's get me busy with the filling in, and I will bring you guys back in a second once it's all flattened out. So I'll catch you guys in a second and we'll see what it looks like when we've flattened it all out. So here we are. We've done a little bit of landscaping. As you know, we had a big hole here, so we filled all the dirt in. I was going to bring you back once I had finished all that and start the building process, but I got a little bit carried away in designing our layout, and I think we've pretty much got our layout designed in a reasonably good way now. These things here could be either the what are they called? The wards, so to speak. So we have a ward here and maybe a ward there or something along the lines, or even a ward at the back, and these other bits could be offices, the operating theatre, and even the morgue. That's what we're trying to work out. I don't really want to dig down to do a morgue, but definitely keep everything on one level, keep the building sort of one level. There will be a little bit on top of the front here to notify that that is a hospital, so we're going to do that. But in general, what we need to do is just basically we need to finish off doing these walls. Now I've only got one stack and 18 bone blocks left, which is very poor. So that's a long time getting these bone blocks, and the skeleton farm isn't really producing the amount quick enough to you know, get these bone blocks made. It's very slow. I don't know if it's because it's got loads of animals and other mobs in the area that it really is slow on that respect. So what we need to do, we do have our own little area where we could make a little skeleton farm, which is something I might do. We do have a skeleton spawner near our base, so we could possibly go over there and do that, build a little skeleton farm and get it up and running. It might produce a little bit quicker. We don't know yet until we try. So that's something to look forward to. But this is what we've got going so far. Like I say, this is the entrance. There's going to be a bridge coming in through here. So we get a little bridge coming in over here. It's going to drop down into this level. So yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to raise these up in places where we need to, and lower where we need to too. And then we can just bring like a little slopey bridge in to the entrance area. And then I was going to go up, but I didn't really fancy putting the hospital on like a stilts. It was an idea, but I decided not to. But the windows, these are going to be the windows. This here is not going to be a window, and then that one needs to come out there. There we go. I think that's it. Is that it? No, that don't work for some reason. I don't know why that doesn't work. Somewhere along the lines here we've gone a bit wrong. Aha, here's the wrong one. Is that the wrong one? Are we doing it like that? You know what? I think this one is correct. We will continue leaving that one like that and that one like that. So there's only a little short window there. The other side is the wrong one. So we get over here and fill this section in. That's good. That looks a lot better now. It does look a little bit weird here without the dark oak there. But if you've ever seen the new update that's coming out, definitely the aquatic. They've got basically barkless logs. So you get the bark here, you can strip it off so it looks like it's stripped, and the blocks look absolutely amazing. It gets rid of all of this texture here and it becomes more of a clean cut, so you can have like the outside ones as logs and inside ones are stripped, so it's more cleaner and more smoothie looking without the big wrinkles in. That could be something that we could do when the new update comes out. So I'm pretty much thinking in collecting all what we need down below, which is all of these lovely bone blocks, and then waiting for the update to finish off this properly. I don't know yet. We don't know when the update's going to come out, so I'm not really decided yet. But we do need to get a lot of bone blocks, which is going to be a tremendous task with the system that we've got in place in Spawn Town. So I might need a temporary skeleton spawner over in our base area to get that sorted out. But I do want to take you back over to base. I've been busy over there a little bit. I know we weren't going to really do a basey video, but let's get rid of these bone blocks for now. Let's get rid of these. Let's finish building these up. So we just get these up. So this is the back wall, so that doesn't really matter too much. So that's pretty good, just like that. I'm not sure where the windows are going to go on this one. That one might not need to be there. And then we stick another window in here, 3 wide, that's the way to do it. So we put a 3 wide window into there, and then we do another 3 wide window. No we don't, we do a 1 there. That's going to go like that. Then it's going to be a 3 wider, and then that's going to go like that. That's how we do it, that's how we do it. And that's not what I wanted. So we get down there quick. And yeah, I think that's pretty much the end of where we need to go there. That's cool. So yeah, let's go back over to base area and I will show you what we've done over there, because there's a bit more to do over there. So I might tie in this little bit more over here and a bit more of the base. I know it wasn't going to be a basey build episode, but unfortunately with the amount of blown blocks that we are getting from the skeletons, we might as well just do something over in the base area and show you what we've done over there. So I'll catch you guys over there in a second and we will see what's going on over in the base, because that is exceedingly exciting at the moment. So I can't wait to show you guys exactly what's going on. So yeah, let's pop over there and let's see what's happening. Ah yes, before we move into our base, let's have a look and see exactly what's going on with here. We've got ourselves our little banners set up. This is our banners. This is the colours of my top, my trousers, my eyeballs as such. So that's pretty much our colour that we are. I don't know if you really could see from that situation. Let's take that off. So you've got our blue there, and then we've got our red trousers, and we've got our whitey ball eyeballs, etc. So that's pretty much I designed the banner so it looks like pretty much the colours of us. So that's pretty much good there. So let's pop through. I know it wasn't really much of a deviation from coming through the portal, but we are here now. So let's have a look. Here's our base area. As you know, we've been doing quite a bit of work over here. We've still got quite a bit of work to do, like all of this finishing off bits and pieces here. We've done the flooring. So that's pretty good, and we straightened up these lines here and got rid of the horrible sticky out bits, because it really wasn't functioning right. It was a bit mismatched, bit squirrely, whirly all the way down. So we managed to chop them off and make it more of a straight gangways or passageways. So that's pretty good. So as you come around here, this is what we've been doing. I don't want to show you too much, but we're going to stop right here. And you can see a little step here. So this is what we've been doing recently, and that is we've put the roof in. And I have to say it looks like a pyramid-y type roof, but that's pretty good. I do like this, the way it's come through, and it's a bit reddish and grey, but it works. And in there we're going to have like something hanging down, which is something I'm looking forward to building. The walls themselves are going to change. I'm still debating what to use for the walls, but it looks like I will be using something darkish in colour. We need it darkish in colour. I don't want to go pure black like concrete because that'd be just too much. Although I will be using a dark concrete possibly in this section. Now, as you can see, I've got underneath here that little bit there. I've got an idea what to do down the bottom here, but I'm not going to really tell you much until we get into that and show you what we're going to do. This here is going to be dug out. This is going to be dug out. I don't know how far down it's going to be dug out, but it's going to be dug out pretty much downwards. That is something else we're thinking of doing, so that is pretty good. This room needs to get hurried up and finished off because it's probably going to be the best area in the base, I believe, hopefully, once I've done it. So that's hopefully the plan. So yeah, what we're going to do in the rest of this episode, so make sure you stay, make sure you continue watching because we're going to get this dug out and I'm going to do something there which is going to be something a little bit different than the norm. So hopefully you guys will enjoy that. We've done the stairway here, lighting it all up with the slabs. There's a lot of slab placing, but we've done it and it looks pretty good. It sort of transitions from down here around the corner into the slabby section and onto the stairway and the flat floaty bit here. With this, I don't know if I'm going to continue using these particular slabs, but I've marked out where I want it to go, and pretty much it might stay the slabby section, it might stay, but with the new update there's different slabs coming in, so it'd be interesting to see what sort of slabs come in and see what we can use there if we want to change this up to fit with the design. So yeah, we're going to do that. So let's get busy with it, and I'm going to start clearing some of this out now, and I'll bring you guys back once we've dug this down, and I'll tell you then what my plans are for this. So let me get busy, let me get digging, and I'll bring you guys back in a few. Well, here we are, ladies and gentlemen. We are back in our little area here. As you know, we have done this recently, so this is something that's interesting, definitely interesting for you guys because you have no idea what it's going to be, which is fantastic. You have no idea what else is going to go in this section, which is good, and you don't know what's going on here unless you do. I can give you a little clue. Actually, no, why not? Why don't I just tell you what's going to be? This is going to be our enchanting area on this platform. That's correct, our enchanting area. So I've been a little bit busy. I've dug all the way down here to the bottom as far as I need to go. It's about 20 depth. I believe it's 20. All the walls need swapping out the dirt and the andesites and the gravels and the coals and the irons and everything else, and refilled with normal stone. That's why I've got some stone in my inventory. That's what we will be doing. But also, I want to show you something else that I've done up here too. This is what I've been busy with. We have black concrete powder. Now this black concrete powder I am thinking of going around the inner walls with. I did have plans to use it for the hole here, but I should have thought about that when I started digging it out, and now it's going to be even harder to dig this out, to place it all again. So I might not. Plans still might change. I still might use it. I still could use it. I still can use it with the way I'm going to do it. So there isn't any major problems there as such. It just means a lot of digging out again, which at the moment I spent about 4 or 5 hours digging this out, and yeah, with no beacon, which I do have but I didn't use because I haven't got enough ores to do that, no precious metals to do myself a beacon. I've had to do it the old-fashioned way, grab a pickaxe and go digging. Now I have repaired my pickaxe, I think twice now while doing this, maybe once, I can't remember now because I've been repairing a few things as I go. So I've got myself that there which I've been using to get the sand, so I do need to think about that. I've got 3 mending books from the mending shop, or the bookshop, which was fantastic. I deposited my 15 diamonds into there too when I bought them, which is fantastic. I didn't record that, which I should have done, but unfortunately I was just running around doing stuff. I thought I'd check, and there it was. So we've got the sun coming up, I believe. Yeah, we've got the sun coming up. It's going to be a beautiful day. beautiful day for some work. So what I do need to do now is start doing what I'm going to do. And as you might have noticed also, we have loads of grey stained glass. Now we do have an idea for this. We are going to be using the stained glass in a technique which a few of you may know, a few of you might have seen before, and I will show you what I'm doing there when I get down there. But for now, what I need to start thinking about doing is possibly doing the walls just to see what it looks like, just to see if it is too dark or not, but we'll see. So let me get on to knocking out all of these walls and placing all the concrete powder, and I'll bring you guys back and have a look once it's done. And maybe I'll leave it like that so you guys can vote on whether or not you like it or not. So for now, let me go and do some walls, and I will be back in a second with the magic of cutting, and I will show you what it looks like. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I've been a little bit busy since I last left, and as you can see, I've pretty much gone ahead and completed what I was doing. I was dug all that out. It's about 20, no, it's exactly 20 deep. So we dug 20 deep all the way down. I got a little bit carried away and just kept on going. Cooked up all the glass that we had laying around and we already cooked up. And started placing the glass. Now what I did is I dyed the glass grey. So I went over to the ink sac farm and got some ink sacs. And then I got some of that lovely, what is that stuff? Bone meal. That's the stuff, bone meal. And what we did, we went into here. We grabbed some of this bone meal. I will show you. There we go. One piece of ink sac, one piece of bone meal. You don't need to use the crafting bench. You can just go ahead and use the 4 little crafting thing you can do in your inventory. So what we do is you put that in there, put that in there, and then you get 2 grey dye. You get 2 because this is 2 pieces. That turns into 2 pieces. Right, let's have a look. You need 8 pieces of glass, and with the 8 pieces of glass you stick the 8 pieces all the way around, a little bit like this. There you go, 8 pieces of glass, normal glass, not stained, and then you whack that into the middle there, and it comes out of that lovely grey stained glass. So that's what I did with this down below, is that's what I've done. I put all the glass, I went and got loads of glass, loads of sand, dug away like anything, and what I've done is you can just make it, you can just see down there. If I go into here a little bit and move over to here, you might, I doubt it with the compression of YouTube, look down there, you might be able to see life down there moving around. That would be spiders, because that's the only thing down there that can spawn. But what I'm going to do here is I've got a bucket of lava, and we're going to stick that lava into there, just like so. Then that's going to go all the way down to the bottom. It can't spread out or nothing, so I dug a hole in the bottom just for it to sit into. And that is pretty what we're doing now. And what we're going to go here is we're going to grab this lovely block here, and we're going to put that block there. And then we're just going to bring all of this back like so. What I've done now with the glass is what I've done is I've made it so it is the second block from the bottom, and then filled it in, then stood on that, and then done the second one up. So there's always a gap in between each layer. That is very important. And then what you do is you just fill it in all the way around on your lovely hole you've got and what you want to use it for. Do that, and then you should have what looks like a nice little misty type hole. It does look really misty down there, I must admit. It looks really good. I'm happy with how it's turned out, because that gives off such a glow. As you can see down below here, you really can't see it, but it makes it look really misty down there and really good. So I'm happy with how it looks with that. So yeah, I'm happy with that. It looks fantastic at the moment. It does look absolutely amazing. I didn't think it was going to look that good, but you can see as it gets deeper and deeper and deeper, it gets darker and darker and darker. So that's the idea I wanted to set up, and that's how it's worked out. Unfortunately, I can't get rid of those lines on the edges unless I change all the walls. But to be honest, I didn't really want to change the walls as such, so I left it as it is. Proper stone. All I did was make sure that we had the normal stone blocks all the way down and all the way up and all the way along the bottom there, so it didn't have any shades at all of different colours. That was what I've done. So that's pretty much what I've done here. Also, as you know, pretty much, I think, I don't know if you saw me do that, but we've done this bit here as well and make it curve down. And that just sort of sits over a great big mystified hole. And it does look pretty amazing. Also, I've done more extra work, which I didn't catch on camera, so I do apologise. But what I have done is we finished this little outcrop over here. This is the bit that led out, which looked down there into the lovely bit of sand demolishing that has happened down there. But I decided to finish that off, put a nice little ceiling on here, exactly just the same as this one really, just kept it on going there. It's outside, so that's alright. These here do not lead outside. I have got them blocked off with another layer of stone, but I thought I'd use the black concrete powder. I'm not going to change it into the proper concrete block as such. I'm just going to leave it as that. So I think those little tiny dots on it make it look a little bit more pleasing instead of the more hard edged plastified block there is. Here I've done the same, just left it as it is, not really done anything else with them there. Done that. I've done all the walls and done that. Like I say, I am going to leave it with the powder. I am not going to go in there and chuck water over it and do that. Also, I've done this room too on the back end. As you know, it was just a wall with a doorway, which no, it didn't lead anywhere basically. So that's what I've done with that, is made a hole, put my banner up there, put some lights in as we normally do, and a normal wood roof sitting on there. Also on the outside, again, it is just the stone covering on the outside with this bit here sitting next to it. Now this room is going to be a map room, so what I want to do is get all the maps of Spawn Town, whether it's on this wall, that probably would be too small, but on that wall maybe, or this wall over here, and this one will be the main base area. Maybe it's some more ones with some other bits and pieces that's laying around. Maybe when we get the games district all sorted out, I'll put one for the games district. Excuse me. And maybe something else over here too. But that's the idea now, is just to get some lovely leather. The leather itself is a pain in the butt to go and get, because we haven't got any cow farms or anything like that hot and running where you can slaughter a load and they magically respawn. So we're going to have to put some work in and hunt loads of cows, go and hunt them in the wilds, see if we can find some, and come back with that particular idea of putting maps up on there. Obviously I need to make some maps, get some old lovely compasses going, and go and get some paper. Now the paper is going to be an issue too, because we don't have, as far as I know, a sugarcane farm. So I'm going to have to go off and make sure I can get some sugarcane. Now that shouldn't take too long really, sugarcane shouldn't be that bad. So I can sort that out reasonably quickish hopefully, but we can get something sorted out with that. Right, let's get back into talking about the rest of these on the outside here. What I've done with this room here, obviously this has got some torches here. There's no way of getting out of that unless I put some light sources above. But this bottom one will be 7, and we can't have that as a 7 because that will give us some spawns. At the moment it's 8. So I'll just show you that it is right now. That's a 7. Right, that is a pain in the ass. So the only way I might be able to do that is by moving these particular blocks maybe a little bit more in. What's in here? Is this a 7? Can we spawn on this? We can. That's a bit dangerous too. Right, I wasn't expecting that, ladies and gentlemen. We might have to put a bit of a torch there. Would that help? Not really. Okay, we'll put a torch there, and we will put a torch there. And we'll put exactly the same into here for the time being, because we've got spawnage availability in here, and that's not good at all. As for here, 9, 8, 7, 8, 9. So the middle one is a bit of a pain in the ass because that's going to be a spawner. So what we can do here maybe is just try and work something out. I might have to bring another light source down in the middle and go 3 in here. That might be worth a shot to try that out. I'll give that a go. I'll bring another light source down in the middle here, and that will definitely hopefully fix that issue we got here. So let's try and do that now if we've got the equipment. Let's take that off. Have we got the equipment here? Let's have a look. Maybe not. Let's go. Let's have a looky dooky. Right, we do. We have one of those. We have 2 of those. I might need more than that. That could be the issue. I think there's 3 on this one. There is. Right, if that is an issue, I will see. It might be able to get away with it. But we'll see. We need some of this lovely block here. We need another 2. Using all my wood. There we go. Only 3 of those. So let's see if this will work for us, because it needs to do something. Need some building blocks. That's a bit high up in there. Right, let's put that into there. Move you out of the way. Put you into there. Cool. So let's get that up. Get on top of there. We go up here a little. Right, okay. Hopefully this is going to work. I'm not sure if it will because of the distance there, but let's put that on. Now let's try it now. F3. That is still a 7. That needs to come down 4. We need 4. We need 2 more, ladies and gentlemen. We need 2 more. Let's grab you back. So let's pop over and see if we've got any more of that lovely iron sitting in our box, in our chest over here. It's been one of those days and weeks really. I haven't really been doing much for the last couple of weeks on the server due to illness and other bits and pieces, work commitments, etc. So I'm really glad to get back into it. This is going to be fantastic because we just oh great, I took my crafting bench back. Right, okay, let's have a look. Let's get over here quickly, and let's start building this little bit here. We're going to get 16 of the damn things, but we do need them because we need to fill it on the outside there. I could have nicked them, I suppose, but that's fine. That'll do for now. We can take this back now. Don't want to leave this laying around. Right, hopefully this is not, is it? Nope, so we're going to have to definitely get some more of that lovely stuff here. Up we come. Coolio. Let's get all of this horrible stuff up. I don't need you no more. Get rid of you. And all we do here is just pretty much circle the glowstone, just like that. Shut those up. Now hopefully this is now not a 7, otherwise we could be in trouble. It's not a 7, ladies and gentlemen, it is an 8 and a 9. We have solved that issue. Unfortunately we've got to have some torches here, so that might be alright. We might leave it as that, or I might try and bring in some form of lighting in here. We don't know yet. I'll have a see what I can do to hide that up. Otherwise we just have to have the torches poking in there for the time being. I don't really want to, but we'll have to see how that goes. But yes, what I've done is lowered this down so it's only 1 off the bottom, so it's a non-spawnable block. Slabbed it all along, make it each edge hit that lovely bit of stair there, so that's pretty good there. So that's non-spawnable. Some of these stairs are spawnable, that's why there's torches on it, and this up here is spawnable too. But we're going to be doing something here, hopefully get some lighting down for there. And I've done exactly the same with this here. This is all one block up. So that's not spawnable, and this is all not spawnable too. So that'll save us some issues there. Again, I'm hoping that these torches do all the lovely light that we need. So that's fantastic. So we've been a little bit busy running around doing our gathering that we need to do our item frames, etc. for our map room. So what I want to show you now is pretty much we've been going around. We've got loads of item frames already made. We've got a bit of paper, got some maps already made. So we're ready to go. But what I want to show you how to do is just pretty much, this is what I've been doing, is hunting around. And we open up our crafting book there. And we find our item frame. So we go boom. That puts it all in there. So click on it. If you shift and hold, if you hold shift and click on the left button, that will fill up every single amount that you can make, which is good. That's a quick build. But that's what we've been doing. So that's what we do. We make that item frame just like so. Also, we need to make maps. So sugarcane, free along the bottom like that if you want to do it quick way, or you can do it in the book by hunting for that lovely bit of paper, which is right there. And then you just hold down shift and click that little icon there, and boom, you get 16 pieces of paper, because that's how many pieces of paper we could have made. Was 15. That is correct. We made 15 pieces of paper. And we already, no we didn't, that's a lie. We had 12 pieces of paper because we already had 4 pieces on us. That is coolio. So all we need now is compass. So let's go around and see what we can find in here for compass. There we are. We're going to hold down shift, we're going to click that left button, and kaboom, we can make 8 compasses. That is what we're going to do. We can make 8 compasses. So let's click on that and click that 8. Coolio. We're not going to be able to make 8 maps. That's the only issue, because when we go around to find that map 1, which is right there, we click on that, we can make 2. We haven't got enough paper. We've only got enough paper to make 2, but that is good enough. That is good enough. So we're going to shift on there and make 2 more maps. Now we need the item frames purely to sit the maps on once we've done them. And we need these items too. As soon as we get any more lovely pieces of sugarcane, we can continue making some more lovely maps, because we're going to need a lot more. That is for definite, because we certainly haven't got enough here for everything we need. So as you know, this is our map room, and pretty much what I'm going to do first of all is go and do the maps, make the maps, and see what happens here. So I'm going to stick them in there for the time being. So I want to make 1 map for the moment, and let's see what that does. Right, let's go and stand in the middle where the portal is and give that a right old click in. Might have to sleep because it gets a bit dangerous around here at night, because we haven't lit up any of the mountains. But let's stand here and boom! That is it. That is where our little area is. Cool, that looks fantastic. So what we're going to do now is use this little mappy here and work our way off of the map a little bit. Whoops. Let's get up here. Over in this general direction. Right, we're off of the map now, which is good. So we're going to put that one over there. Put that one into our inventory, and then what we're going to do is right click that one. Right, that sticks us right over there a little. That comes. Let's go over here and let's see if we can get all of this map done. Over here. Oh, we're going to have to go over there a little bit and unlock that one. We haven't got a bed up here, no, we haven't. So what I'm going to do is quickly sleep, and then we'll continue on unlocking these maps, because this is going to be absolutely fantastic. Unless, no, it's not quite, not quite. Will we be able to get over there and grab that if we knock that out? I am looking, probably not. Probably not. We'll have to have another look around. So what we'll do is we'll come down here, get that sleeping going, because we need to get that horrible monsters away, and that way we can continue on doing these mappies. So let's have a look. Did that sleep? Did I get daylight? It looks like we did get daylight. So that's good. Let's have a look at that map that we done earlier, because we need to make sure that we got that all done. So yeah, let me just get into position and I'll bring you guys back in a second when I get this all sorted out. I'll go and do all the maps and have a look, see what it looks like after I finish. I'll bring you back when the finished map is made and we'll see what it looks like. Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I've been a little bit busy doing those maps that we needed to finish off, so I've finished them off, but I've decided to change this up a little bit on this wall because it fits on there alright, but I'm not 100% happy with how it was. So what we've gone and done is we've gone and got some of this lovely glowstone. I'm not sure if we will change this at a later date. Right, what the idea is, what my idea is now, is we're going to need to change this up a little bit. Bring all these over. Bring that down. And we are going to go like that. And I don't think... if that's the centre, where's the centre going to be? The centre is going to be right there. So we're going to need that there, I think. No, that doesn't work. Now I'm making myself look like a fool here. But this is where we're going to go. I need that centre. There we go. Have you back. Thank you very much. Well, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. We sorted that out after having that little bit of an issue there with placements. It's a bit fun though, we was just messing around trying to get that on there and it wouldn't go properly, so we just got rid of it just like so. Now we're back to placing all these lovely things again. Doesn't really matter where they go now, because they're just going to sit on there just like so, because that is going to look amazing. Just like so. I think that's going to work a little bit better now. Get that out of the way. Let's see these maps now. Let's see. That is the centre one. We put that right in the centre there. Where are you? That apparently says you're there. Cool. That is correct. You, my friend, goes there. Do you go there? No. There. No, there then. We can't have you twice. Aha. That's where you go. That is correct. Mondo. As for you, I think you go there. You go there. Good. You, my friend, goes there. That is fantastic. We've only got a couple more left to go. You are up there. You are there. And last but not least, you are at the top. There we go. That looks a lot better now. That looks a lot better. I don't know what the old light is going to be here. That's a 7, so that's no good at the moment. So we really do need to worry about lighting. So we stick that one there. Let me stick that one there. Now that should do it. Now that's pretty good looking like that. You come down. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I'm liking that. That's really lit up. That looks amazing. It goes well with the black on the back there. Still not sure, 100% sure with these, but we'll keep an eye on them. They look pretty good alright at the moment. Like I say, there's some more maps we want to get in. We want to get Spawny Town in one of these walls here. and maybe we look at another one on this side. Don't know what yet, but that is where we are holding up. This is our base area. This is looking good, and we've still got to finish this off in here, which is going to be the enchanting area. We've still got the light source to do, so let's get that finished with. Right, ladies and gentlemen, what we're going to do here is what I've done is I've put that little tiny pinnacle down there of the lovely iron fencing, and then we put some of this lovely stuff, which isn't the best looking stuff in the world, but what we're going to try and do is change that up with some sea lanterns when we get them. We haven't got any at the moment, so what we're going to do is we're definitely going to try and get some of those and hang those from the ceiling, and put the odd sea lantern in these corners where the torches are. I'm still not sure I'm going to put a carpet all of this. I still might do that, is carpet all of this on the top there, just on the top, to make it nice and lovely, so it's all one nice shade of colour. But for now, what we're going to do is we're going to get our lovely items here, and we're going to put our enchanting table right in the middle there. That is where that's going to go, and then what we're going to do is we're going to place that box there, there and there, and we're going to move this around just like so, and leave that little opening there. Cool, and that is our enchanting. That gives us the lovely ability of, shall we grab something? Can we grab anything? That is the question. Have we got anything in here we can try? Yes, we have. We've got a boat. What do we have? We have a level requirement 24. So we're still not 100%. That is why, ladies and gentlemen, that is why we need to take these out of here. There we are, we have a level 30 enchantments now. That is fantastic. We have that all sorted. We have a level enchantment going, have enchantment room. These torches are still going to try and get out of the way. I'm thinking of using sea lanterns. I don't really want this to be too bright. That's the only thing. I want this to be darkened feel. But yeah, the sea lanterns might work. That can be changed up as well. But I just wanted to show you what the idea is and what I've pretty much hopefully got this looking like now, which is what I wanted it to look like. So let's grab everything out of our inventory that we don't need, stick it all in there. So there, that's it. That is pretty much how I wanted it to look. These ain't going to be here, as you know. This ain't going to be here, as you know. But we've definitely done quite a bit in this episode. A lot of digging, a lot of placing blocks and all that. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with this at the moment. I think I've done a fantastic job here. I've enjoyed it. I've absolutely loved this area here, especially this here. This is amazing looking. But yeah, hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you like how the map room's coming along. Hope you like how everything's coming along with this little area here. And what I'll do is I'll catch you in the next one. So thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it again. Do apologise for repeating myself, but I've enjoyed this area. I've enjoyed building this. I've enjoyed building this whole base area. It's been an amazing build so far. We've still got loads to do. So until next time, take care everyone. See you soon, and bye for now.